Welcome back to Cryptopia, where we go over the wet and wild happening in NFT land. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way in a conclusion to the wildness that is Jack's Ape Club community. Holy. So I pretty much went over sort of more of the community's reaction in the previous video and sort of like everything leading up to that. I'll link to that down below or put it somewhere on the screen so you can click to it and get the full course of that. I'm basically going to be summarizing sort of what was going on the founders slash the founders slash the actual staff's end, and kind of what their plan is to do in the future. So what's up? I'm Davis Blake. You'll know me better, or you'll know more about me later. I'm happy to announce that I'll be rebuilding Jack Ape Club. So how did we get here? The founding team consists of Nick and Dylan. They bought on at Orangey and Mitchell on to lead marketing and act as the face of the project. I was brought on for business development, and then they brought this Ziggy Wiggity TV guy on for back-end development, as well as other advisors. Mitch and Orange spearheaded the project. We would spend hours on end every night building out the plans for the project and creating a long-term roadmap. I ended up doing the blunt of the back end here. Post-mint, the executive's decision from founders was made to withdraw the funds from the contract so the whole team would get paid out. As soon as Dylan and Nick got paid, the communication between the team and them became very difficult. This started Friday night. The community was freaking out, and the team and I went into crisis control mode. We eventually calmed down the community Saturday night. I had a conversation with Nick, telling them they needed to be more hands-on, considering they are the founders of the project. Of course, they agreed. Dylan and Nick then proposed the idea that I take over the brand, as Dylan and Nick saw themselves as not fit to lead. You can see this in my previous video where we kind of go over the recording of Nick kind of saying that he's not a fit leader. So Saturday morning, we all hopped on another call together to discuss the smooth transition of brand ownership to ensure that we keep what's best for the holders in mind. Nick and Dylan started the call by saying they don't think they are fit to lead and want us to take over. We all came to an agreement that Dylan and Nick can step down from the public eye, but they will need to pay 25 ETH each. Hand over all company funds so we have the resources to keep growing the brand. The call finished and it seemed as though everything was good. Oh, but it wasn't. Then, without the team's knowledge, at 7 p.m. Eastern, Nick made an announcement, since deleted, to the Discord saying Orange, Mitchell, and I gave up, Davis, on the project and were refusing to work without getting paid more. He went behind the rest of the team's back and made this announcement. We were given no warning. It was opposite of what we agreed upon. Immediately, the community saw everything was wrong because Orange, Mitchell, and I were the face of the project. That's where we all were at as of last night. Early this morning, at Bradley MARTYN, he's the brand ambassador, contacted the original founder stating the then current direction of the brand was not consistent with something he wanted to be involved with. Additionally, he wanted me to own and run Jack Ape Club. He was very disappointed that he wasn't given any information on the removal of the team members prior to the announced, nor did he agree or consent to the changes. I don't know if you really need to involve the brand ambassador. The founders make a decision. Scummy as it may seem, the founders make a decision. They don't need to consult you on that decision. So it would have been nice, I guess. So where are they now? Nick and Dylan will no longer be involved with Jack Ape Club. I, Davis, will be taking over day-to-day operations. Everything will remain as normal. Kind of hard after everything that's happened. We'll be looking out for the community's best interests. 80 ETH from the founders will be transferred back into the community wallets. We've been sent 40 of 80 ETH so far. So 80 ETH from the founders will be transferred back into the community wallet, and they've received 40 of that 80. Will they receive the rest? Who knows? But you can click over here and you can sort of see the transfer that happened. 25 ETH additional, so a total of 105 ETH total has been set aside for operation/salary purposes. This is going to be everything we promised in our roadmap with some slight changes to be determined. Hope you all understand the circumstances we were under. Thank you. So that kind of summarizes what was going on behind the scenes. My other video kind of talks about the community reaction to that. And so we'll see. To be honest, when the project kind of blows up in the way that this one has, and still the community is still talking about the fact that a lot of people are, or not a lot of people, these two, Nick and Dylan, you know, still got paid if they transfer the rest of the money that they owe, or they can just run off scot-free. There really is no repercussions to it. And unfortunately, if Orange, Mitchell, and Davis are kind of left holding like the shattered remains of the work that they put in, I don't really know what you do in a situation like this. The best course might just be to give everyone back their money and sort of just the three of you guys or whoever the core team is go off and maybe try and work on something else. Try and build this up back into what it is after the damage that has been caused. It is very possible. It's a lot of work. Either one is a lot of work. So which one would you really do? Comment down below on what you think of this whole situation. It's been crazy. Maybe we'll come back to this in the future and just kind of see how things are working out. If they work out well, hopefully that does for these guys, but we'll see. If you're looking to invest, you know, not financial advice, but, you know, if you want to keep your eye on this, go ahead, but maybe look elsewhere. All right, guys, that's that. If you like, leave a like down below, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.